Hello, everyone, and welcome to our predictions for the Imola. I can't say that bit. Grand Prix. I'm Ajax, and I'm joined by Sahwgunn. Hello.
Hello, you wonderful F1 fans. We're in for the longest Grand Prix name in the entire calendar and probably in the story of F1. Grand Prix.
Emilia Romagna Grand Prix.
Like Emilia Romagna del Enzo Ferrari.
Yes. Yes. Oh my god. You absolutely beasted that.
I think I missed like half of it.
Yeah. Very, 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 very excited for this Grand Prix. The 2-week break was needed. Honestly, every time we have a 2-week break, it does reignite my passion. And sometimes that's needed after Grand Prix after Grand Prix after Grand Prix in a row. So I'm excited for this one. How are you feeling towards this Grand Prix? Our first in Italy of the season.
The start of the European leg of the season. Basically, all the upgrades are coming in. This is the time of the year everyone's just pushing all the upgrades that they can, especially with 2026 coming in next year. This is pretty much the turning point of the season. If the team doesn't nail the upgrades right now, they may just well end up where they are right now towards the end of the season as well. I don't think there will be many upgrades later on in the season, realistically. So this is like this triple header with Spain, obviously, is like the main bunch of races that will bring all the upgrades from the team. So excited for that. As hopefully we'll see something different than a McLaren 1 too. We'll see, obviously. As for the track, it's okay. I don't think any hate towards it, unlike Miami, for example, or Qatar, but it's not the greatest track in the world for overtaking, especially. But it's nice to look at. It's like visually pleasing. There's actually overtaking spot, and we could see some interesting racing, hopefully.
I do like the first section, the start finish straight. I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, that's it's actually like, I think it was shortened, the RS zone last year, so it made overtaking a little bit worse. I'm not entirely like informed whether they have reverted it or it's just exactly the same, but I think shortening the RS sections on tracks like these doesn't really help racing. We'll see, obviously.
Yeah. And well, shall we get started? I believe it's you to begin on our biggest surprise of the weekend.
All right, biggest surprise of the weekend. Okay, I have something special saved for the extra ball prediction.
Okay.
I want to implement some of it in the biggest surprise. Okay. I'm gonna try. Although this is the thing, whenever I think about it, it's not like the biggest surprise with that. It's definitely a surprising thing, but not the biggest surprise. I think it deserves more of a bolder one. I'm gonna change it a little bit. Okay. Brand new pole sitter. Okay, that's in yours cell. Sorry. Okay, it's fixed. Basically, all the pole sitters this year are Max, Lando, and Oscar, as well as Lewis for the sprint. But actually, as well as Antonelli for Miami sprint. I think the sprints don't really count, but I'm gonna count it anyway. Like if Antonelli or Hamilton get it, it doesn't count. It doesn't count as a point. It has to be a different one.
Very brand new. Okay, I like it. Well, I'm gonna go out there now. I did have to do a little bit of research before this to figure out if this thing could happen, and I realised probably can't. I'm just making sure that I don't make a mistake. So instead, I'm going to go with my original one, which is for Joe to be the Ferrari, because if you don't know, Leclerc is ill today. So I'm just going to go out there and say Joe will be in the Ferrari this weekend.
Wait, I saw a post, like it was by the troll account on Twitter, basically.
Yes, that was the troll account, but he is actually ill today.
Is he actually? Wow.
He hasn't. It's not that bad. The post was pretty bad, but yeah, he is ill.
I just thought it was just just the troll pose. I actually didn't think it was real. But wow, okay.
You did miss the media day, yes.
So it's the Grand Prix, right? Like the main race.
Yes, the main race. Just in case, it probably isn't likely to happen. I did have to look up if Behrman is still a Ferrari thing driver, because I'd think they would be more likely to put him in. But yes, I believe Joe is the reserve driver, right, for Ferrari?
Yeah, he is. But they have also, like, alongside Ollie, they have Giovinazzi, I think, and Schwartzman. So
then definitely Giovinazzi. One sec, I'm changing it right now.
I'm not sure Giovinazzi
They're not going to put Joe in.
I'm not sure Giovinazzi is traveling with the team. I think he's racing somewhere else, but I might be wrong. Definitely
Joe, right?
Yeah, out of the reserve drivers, I would say Joe is still most likely.
Let me put Leclerc not for race.
Okay, that's better.
Just in case. I don't want to lose out on a point for not knowing which reserve drivers there this weekend. I was like, oh, can Behrman still race? Because I was like, maybe they'll do that, but I believe Behrman is tied down in his contract to Haas. So
yeah, who knows? Maybe it actually will be Ollie. But who knows? Like, it's not like the Ferrari is much of an improvement right now, right? Is it?
Yeah, true that.
So yeah. Okay, we move on to the overperformer, and here, look, this is such a driver that has always done well at this track. I know I've tried this on a different track already, but I feel like if there's one race, or maybe two races on the entire grid that this driver will bounce back, it's this Lando Norris overperformer. I'm going with it again. It has to happen sometime, right? It's like it cannot keep bottling wins every time. He won the sprint last time. It's already like, yeah, with a lot of luck. But at least it was something that he won, not being a P2 again. I really think Imola is one of Lando's best tracks, if not the best. He's like always up there. He was there on the podium in like 2023, where it was the only non-top team podium of that season as well. Like, yeah, this is just one track that I believe in Lando. He has to deliver.
Fair enough. I am going to go for Lewis Hamilton as my overperformer. I don't know why. I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling a Lewis. I know Ferraris are bringing a new wing. Am I correct in saying that? Or that is at least in the future.
Yeah,
I think that's the Spanish Grand Prix, isn't it?
Majority of their upgrades is for Spain.
But it's his first Italian Grand Prix as a Ferrari driver. I just think, he's going to be there. He's going to be ready. It's going to be an exciting weekend for him. Of course, Monza is the big one. Nothing will ever beat the Monza hype. But I still think that, he'll have a good weekend and try and push on now this season.
Okay. Interesting pick. I mean, you have to pick Lewis somewhere, right? You seem to have him in your predictions every time. doesn't matter where.
I'm right, I do. I love Lewis Hamilton.
Right, for the underperformer. Here, it's probably gonna go for some historical data based on which drivers have done well on this track, which drivers have not. I'm going for underperformer Nico Hülkenberg. Yeah, it's not like he can do much on the car, but I just feel like this track it's not being really good at this track historically, and I think like Gabriel Bortoleto will just outperform him the entire weekend, pretty much.
I am going to go, and this might ruin your thing, for my underperformer for Colapinto.
Oh, I forgot the changes again.
Who's, of course, joining Alpine. I think there's a lot of hype towards Pinto. I like him a lot. I think he is racy, but I think dropping him into the car mid-season, the car that is currently the slowest, whilst there was a bunch of drama at Alpine at the same time, I'm not hopeful. I'm not hopeful.
Yeah. I feel similar, but I don't feel like there's much of an expectation on Colapinto at all. Like, yeah, he's getting like 5 races. It's not like Alpine are confident in him to stay for long for sure. I feel like they're just testing him to see if he's any better than doing. Maybe they'll look elsewhere as well. I don't even know what's happening at Alpine at this point. They've fired everyone. In the recent years, it's like when it comes to Alpine, just that team. It's the most unstable team in Formula One for almost a decade now. Pretty much ever since they have started to move on from Renault, which was such a beautiful car. But yeah, unfortunately, we have Alpine now, which they're also getting rid of the Renault engines, going over to Mercedes, and who knows what will happen with that team going forward. Because apparently, the rumors of them being on sale are always there. Sometime louder, sometime less, but still, I don't feel like this team brings much of a value to the sport anymore. It's like they're there, but that's about it. Like they don't have the engine. They're not the factory team anymore. They feel like another Haas, but Haas is actually like likable as a team now. On the other hand, Alpine is not. Alpine is the opposite of likable. And yeah, the only thing good at that team is the drivers, pretty much, as we've said last year as well.
Yeah. So yeah, disappointing, but they might be on the right. The last season they ended up rising up, didn't they? They might do that again and be good in the last 2 races like they were last year. Anyway, perfect team. It's you to start.
All right, perfect team. Mercedes, the team with the biggest upgrade package this weekend, followed by Red Bull, obviously. Red Bull bought the new floor to Miami already. Didn't bring much effect. I mean, it was the second fastest car, but it still wasn't that close to McLaren race pace. I feel like if there's a team that can fight McLaren at this point, it's probably Mercedes. They also have 2 drivers up there now with Antonelli at least qualifying well. This race management still isn't perfect, and his luck isn't there either. But it'll get there eventually.
His first home Grand Prix as well.
Yeah, true. Important to mention. His first home Grand Prix. So we've driven Mercedes on this track before. And this time it'll actually race the year. So excited for that, and we'll see if Mercedes can actually deliver on their upgrades, because if they don't, we may very well see just McLaren domination for the rest of the season.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I have no idea. Oh, this is a tricky one. I really have no idea going into this race who is going to be, the movers and shakers. Or should I go out there pick a rogue option for once? I'm gonna go with Haas. There you go. Yeah, I think it's a rogue option, but I think Esteban and Ollie have really shown that they're quite quick as of late. I think stuff keeps building at Haas. Sometimes they'll have really poor weekends, don't get me wrong, but I think this weekend just might be a good one for them to push on.
Sorry. Yeah, good points and good pick as well. Good job. Sorry, a little bit of a brain lag. Tragic team from my side will be okay. There's teams that have not done well in the recent races, and there are teams that have done well. Yeah, this is pretty much them not maximizing their package as we can. Going for Williams was a tragic team, which the last time I've picked them, they both finished at the point, so as well see this thing again. But yeah, I think it was the last time in Miami that I've picked Williams, and yeah, they were quicker than Ferrari. So who knows how this works? We'll see.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I am going to go for Aston Martin because I always go for them. But they're just not good this season. They're not good this season. Alonso seems to have lost some form of nerve. The fact Stroll's beating him in points is pretty incredible. And that he has no points is pretty incredible. So, yeah, I don't think this is a really risky one. I just think they have been poor.
Yep. Stroll is top 10 in the driver standings, while Alonso has scored 0 points. It's quite a contrast, but it's the season they have written off already. I think I've talked about Aston a lot in the recent videos about what I think about this season and what it does to them going forward. They're bringing a huge upgrade package as well as Mercedes this weekend, but we've seen what upgrades do to a certain Aston Martin car in the last few seasons. If they bring upgrades, they essentially make the car slower. So I don't know what to expect. If they're going to be like a Haas 2021 levels, or it's difficult to judge. But not much of an expectation on Aston overall. And yeah, good pick. Okay, qualifying. I'm gonna go with P5 with Kimi Antonelli, P5.
Very nice, very nice. I think I'm going to go for Lewis Hamilton in P5.
Nice.
I've gone very left field with all my picks today, haven't I? I'm just looking at all the different colours up there.
Piastri P4. Back-to-back P4s in qualifying for him.
Yeah, one sec. Go back to our colours. I've just noticed not one of us has picked a same team or driver once, so that's cute. That's nice.
Technically, you have picked Leclerc for a bigger surprise.
As in, for the entire list up here, we have like a different colour for each thing.
Yeah,
we don't ever have any overlapping.
Yeah, different.
I don't know. That's cool. That's cool for me.
It is.
I'm gonna go for Russell in P4.
Okay. And go with Max P3.
That is the same here for me.
And I'm going for George P2.
I'm going for Norris P2. if I can spell his name right.
And I'm going with Lando Norris for pole position.
And I am on Piastri. I did see an incredible stat before the last race where it didn't happen. But before, including all the sprint races, before the actual Miami Grand Prix proper qualifying, Piastri was within 100 tenths. I forget how time works. Of a tenth, let's say, of the quickest driver every single qualifying session, and that stat came to an end the exact next race. So that was funny.
Yeah, quite a jinx. Okay, P5 for Grand Prix. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with Max Verstappen. P5.
Very nice, very nice. I am going to. I'm gonna copy you. Can't I?
Okay, I guess we're getting points or no points for Max. Okay. Piastri remains in P4.
Oh, it's a risky one from you today. I'm going to go Leclerc in P4.
Okay, that's way riskier.
That is risky because he could not even race.
It's especially bad, yeah. That's basically saying Joe finishes P4.
Yeah, damn right, I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
My extra ball prediction coming up.
Okay, P3. I'm gonna go with Kimi Antonelli for his first podium on his home Grand Prix.
Damn. Okay. I'll go very safe. I'll go very, very safe for the next ones.
Okay. I have Jordan in P2.
I mean, Piastri.
And
we both have. Norris in P1.
Yeah. For a second, I wanted to put a random driver there. Start to confuse you, but yeah, I'm afraid it wouldn't land. It's funny enough. Anyway, extra bold prediction. Okay, I have this thought out. Basically, youngest podium in F1 history.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Helped
you know what?
Quite a bit by
Antonelli
in P3.
I'm a big fan of that. I'm going to go for... Ooh. Let me think. I'm going for... this probably won't happen, but... 3 red flags in the race.
Again.
An old favourite of mine. I said I was going to wait till Monaco to bring it back out, but no, I'm bringing it out now because I can't think of another one. And you know what? It might happen.
Imagine we'll see 4 red flags.
We have talked about this before. Yeah. I am going risky, but I think 3 is enough. 3 is enough.
Specifically 3. I mean, that's warranting like 30 points apart from. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna agree on it.
3 red flags for 3 points. That's what I'm saying.
All right. So 1 red flag, 1 point, or how does it work? Okay. All right. 3 red flags has to be specifically free for it to count, right?
Yes.
Right. In the Grand Prix, main Grand Prix. All right. Okay, that's yeah. I guess we're done.
I'm very happy. How are you feeling about it?
Pretty satisfied with my predictions. I feel like we obviously went a little different in every metric, apart from a couple of Max Verstappen's and race winners. But
I really like your youngest podium.
Yeah, that was a completely random thought. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. Actually, for the podium, let's go. He's been very quick in Miami, and that's a track I don't think he ever raced it at before. and he was quicker than Russell.
Yeah. I remember Toto Wolff said that he's going to be very excited. What did he say? He said that it was going to be very close. Sorry, words. That Antonetti was going to be amazing going into Europe because he's actually raced on those tracks where he hasn't with any of the tracks beforehand.
Yep. I believe there can be some truth into it. And there's no reason that he wouldn't. Imola is one of the tracks he has driven the most at in
exactly.
Mercedes testing. He knows how to work with his team on this track already. His track he knows very well, and yeah, especially with the upgrades that could work all in his favor for his first podium. Okay, those are our final thoughts, right? Anything else to say?
I hope it's an amazing race. I say this every time. You know what?
To be fair, it's valid. It's very valid.
Yeah, exactly. It is valid. I'm gonna say get well soon, Charles. I hope he's all right. I hope he isn't actually ill.
Indeed, get well soon, Charles.
Even though I would love that point. You just called him Charlie.
No, I called him Charles, but I didn't finish the S. My tongue slipped a little bit. It was weird.
That's right. I got in the way as well. I understand.
All right. Okay.
Get well soon, Charlie.
Get well soon, Charlie. Or what is it? What was it called in Coda? It was like Chuck Leclerc or something like that.
Leclerc.
Okay. Get well soon, Hamilton's teammate. And I'm sure we'll talk about you in our next video. The video after that, next week, for our reaction to the Imola Grand Prix, as we had another triple header start with Imola. So, keep up with us. So we're going to post some additional videos as well. So, keep up with the content, and we'll see you next time. Thank you everyone who's been watching us, listening to us, commenting, liking everything. It's much appreciated, and peace.